Imagine making a decent income while you're sleeping at home or just hanging out with your friends. No stress, no boss, because you are the boss. This is me right now, a 17-year-old guy who's making thousands of dollars on YouTube. My channel, Felixy AI, now makes about $150 per week with just 16,000 subscribers.
No, I haven't been on YouTube for decades, but I had some experience from the past. My goal was simple: make $1,000 online and see what happened. But instead, YouTube ended up paying me over what I expected on AdSense alone, which I will reveal how much money I made month by month in this video. And that was actually my smallest income stream. The others, they make AdSense look like lunch money. But before you start thinking I've got some magic potion or a secret YouTube cheat code, let's rewind. Because to really understand how this happened, we gotta go back to where it all started. Chapter 1. YouTube is not for me. Back in 2022, I was binge watching YouTube, especially MrBeast, like it was Netflix. And I kept thinking, how on earth this guy giving away tens of thousands of dollars like it's Monopoly money? Does he actually make that much? At some point, I was like, damn, I gotta be a YouTuber. So fueled by equal parts curiosity and a slightly delusional dream of going viral, I decided to start my own journey. And I was dumb. I had zero clue on how to use any editing software. The only thing I knew was how to slap a green screen on some random viral short. Kinda like those YouTube kids who look like a deaf translator trying to explain memes to aliens. Oh yeah, memes? The internet eats them up like free donuts. And I was sitting there thinking, wait, these things blow up overnight, right? Then my brain went full Galaxy brain mode. What if I take all the viral memes and smash them into one insane compilation? I was convinced I just invented the secret sauce to YouTube fame. So I did it. Threw every meme in existence into one video like some kind of meme scientist. And bro, it was sick. At least in my mind it was. Which brings me to the chapter 2, going viral like crazy. Yeah, I did it. I was going crazier and crazier, and my relationship with YouTube, oh man, it was getting tighter than my Wi-Fi connection at 3 AM. And that obsession, it built the channels you see today. At first, I uploaded my very first video, and it got like 100 to 500 views in the first 3 to 5 days. But here's the thing, if it did well during those few days, boom, it could suddenly explode. So take notes or save this video for later, because what I'm about to teach you can literally change your YouTube game. This 3 to 5 day period, it's YouTube's secret testing phase. They launch your video to a bunch of random people. If those random dudes vibe with it, YouTube's like, okay, this kid deserves a bigger audience, and wow, it just takes off. I started seeing insane numbers. My videos were pulling views like some of the biggest creators out there. People were loving my content. I mean, the memes. And then came the worst thing that ever happened to me. Chapter 3. Monetization. I hit 1,000 subscribers like it was nothing. Smashed through 4,000 watch hours in just 3 weeks. Then I waited a whole week for YouTube to update my monetization status. I was losing my mind, yelling at my screen like, who even made this rule? YouTube was literally holding me back from making my first pennies online. And then the dumbest thing ever happened. I got this message.
Your channel is not eligible for the YouTube Partner Program.
Bruh, I had spent so much. Okay, fine, maybe I spent nothing but time. Still, it hurt. Turns out there's a thing called community guidelines. Yeah, apparently it's not just a boring pop-up you click accept on before installing a video game. My dumb self had to actually read it. Then when I realized it was time to get serious and learn the rules and actually build this thing the right way. Chapter 4. Why I gave up. I was grinding like crazy, editing videos day and night and still getting nothing out of my channel. To make it worse, some of my compilations ended up with strikes I never even wanted. I appealed the strikes, didn't work, so I swallowed my pride and literally begged the original creator to take them down. And by some miracle, or maybe it was just my lucky day, he agreed. I was happy, sure, but the channel had made me zero profit still. Then one day, I said to myself, you know what, let's just sell this thing. So I did. Some random dude in the UK bought it for $1,200 and bam. I had never seen that much money in my life. I thought I was rich, bro. The next thing you know, I'm out of with my friends buying the ugliest t-shirts and spending money for free, and before I realized it, I was broke again. I was that kid who made over $1,000 before even turning 15 and then blew it all. But with all knowledge I had and the few $100s I didn't waste, I moved on to a brand new YouTube channel. And that brings us to the final chapter, which is chapter 5, sharing how to grow. After seeing some insane results from the channels I own and the ones I used to own, I think it's finally time to spill the unfiltered truth about growing on YouTube. And let me be clear, every single story you have heard so far, yeah, that dump was me. I've done everything possible to rack up views on whether shorts or long form content. In this video, just like I mentioned at the start, I'm going to reveal how much money I made on YouTube as a small creator, and before that, I want to share with you the 5-step blueprint I used to go viral with just one video on my brand new channel. And no, this isn't some clickbait nonsense. You're getting the real process, the same one I used to blow up my channels today. So you can skip all the failures that gave me more headaches than my math teacher ever did. Step 1. Start a YouTube channel about something you actually care about, or at least know a bit about. For me, that was YouTube growth and education content. But if you're like, bro, I don't have a single passion or clue, no problem. Just pick a niche that's trending or popular right now. Here's my hack. I use vidIQ to do all the research. It shows me what people are searching for the most, how tough the competition is, and what's blowing up right now. And you can try it out for just $1, which is crazy because I bought it for $19 3 months ago, and now you have an amazing opportunity to get it for only $1 in your first month. There's a link in the description, so thank me in the comments. Once you got your video idea, here's the golden rule. Don't make it boring. Seriously, you want people to actually watch your videos, not use them as a sleeping aid. Step 2. Get yourself some kind of video editing software. And listen, if you can't afford paid apps such as Adobe Premiere Pro or After Effects, don't worry. There are plenty of free editors you can use on literally any device. But here's the thing. When you edit, make sure the video has good pacing. Because if you start dragging things out, people will click off faster than you can even start yapping. Step 3. Start creating content, and seriously, don't overthink it. The longer you wait, the longer you're stuck at 0 views. And views are what you want, right? Since my channel focuses on YouTube growth, I made videos that solve people's problems, like why they are getting 0 views. But honestly, whatever niche you're in, just make sure your videos have a high average view duration. I achieved this with adding motion graphics, memes, and little visual changes with every 6 to 5 seconds. And listen, I won't sit here and pretend editing is easy. Well, actually, it's not. But like any new skill, the more you do it, the better you get. Once you made that first video, hit publish. Don't wait for perfection. Just get it out there and learn from every video you publish. Step 4. Be patient. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I completely failed this step before. If you heard my story, you know I had a meme compilation channel that I eventually gave up on. But before quitting, that channel hit 90,000 subscribers and racked up to 17 million views. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the thing. I quit because I wasn't seeing any profit. And that's the key takeaway for you. Don't compare your success in the early stage. Some channels blow up fast, others take time. But the good news is you control the speed by how consistent you are and how much you learn from every single upload. The more you publish, analyze, and improve, the faster success will come. This brings us to the last step, the part you've been waiting for, how much I actually made since getting monetized. I'm gonna break it down month by month so you can get a real idea of what's possible. I got monetized exactly 30 days after uploading this video. Sounds easy, right? Well, it wasn't. Remember everything I told you earlier? The grind, the failures, the research, all of that finally started paying off. So here's the breakdown. On June 7th, my first day monetized, I made $18. Not bad for day one. Honestly, watching the numbers jump around was kinda addictive. In my first 23 days, the total revenue was $496. The following months, even better, close to $700. And in the third month, I hit over $500, which is my average these days. My other revenue streams like affiliate marketing makes me at least $1,500. Sponsorship deals vary, but honestly, I make over $2,000 from sponsorships. So yeah, it's not a millionaire money, but for someone who started with nothing, that was huge. And it keeps growing every month. I'm about to launch a private coaching program on School designed for those who want to hit their first 1,000 subscribers as fast as possible. Instead, you will get a massive value through in-depth courses, weekly calls, and Q&As directly with Felixy himself. I mean, me. If you're serious about growing, make sure to follow the special Telegram channel so you don't miss anything. And hey, if you made it this far, you're clearly serious about growing on YouTube. So do yourself a favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. See you in the next one.